And it just kind of started compounding. And per week, we're getting at least 2-3 deals, off-market deals a week.
Today I sit down with two Seattle-based real estate investors who do more deals than most investors see in an entire year. So Paul Ross leads the Home City team at Pelago. He's been in the business for 20 years now, 600 deals closed, a background that ranges everywhere from construction to lending, and is now a broker and investor, does a lot of flips in the SeaTac region, everywhere from Everett down to Tacoma. And then his colleague on his team, Aleksey, who runs the acquisitions side of the business, the buy side of the business for their fund and beyond. And what most investors get wrong investing in the Seattle area market. Let's get into it.
And we've just been kind of putting ourselves out there, and the first, I'd say 6-7 months, it was like walking through 5 feet of mud where nothing. But after 6 months, we just started getting messages from random real estate agents that have a deal they want us to look at, or they know a homeowner who's looking to sell, or an investor who's looking for some wholesale deals and opportunities.
This is not like a theory. This is like, we're in the trenches. I mean, if there was a frontline trench, we're in it.
Even I do my underwrites. I'm like, okay, what do you use in like a softening market? It's like, 70% of the ARV minus the rehab, or a different formula. I've used like 3 different formulas to like underwrite deals, but like, what's the best for a softening market? Like, just to be conservative in your pricing.
There's that's like the techie numbers side, but this is the part where a lot of people have a disconnect. It's buyer psychology. It's really being able to put yourself in the buyer's shoes wherever you are and really get in their heads. And that's almost impossible to do unless you're talking to buyers or talking to realtors who have buyers who can give you this. How are you going to get that intel? You can do all the numbers you want, but if no one's shopping for 1-bedroom condos in Kirkland, you're going to sit in 2 years.
That's a good point. It's the boots on the ground. Yeah.
Initially, we started as just a real estate agent team, and we worked with retail buyers and homeowners. And around the pandemic time, we started exploring wholesale and wholesaling real estate and working with investors. And Keller Williams didn't really like that. Got a lot of pushback from them. They wanted us to steer sellers into listing their properties, and obviously as a brokerage, it's understandable, but we just kind of went in separate directions at that time. So we moved our real estate team over to Pelago Real Estate, where Gideon Sylvan is the founder and owner. He's very investor friendly, and he understands that wholesale is just another exit strategy for a real estate investor. And you could be a real estate agent, and you could be a real estate investor as well, and you could exercise the strategy of wholesale if you need to. And our wholesale business has grown quite significantly over the past 7 years now. Meanwhile, still keeping our real estate team in place, keeping our wholesale business in place. We slowly started getting into flipping, and first year we did 3 flips, then we did 6 flips, then we did 8 flips, and I think this year we're at 16 or 17 so far. So we've just been kind of scaling.
Do you guys mostly find your deals like off market, or are they on market, kind of a combo?
It's kind of a combo. He handles and manages acquisitions and dispositions in our wholesale business. We also launched a fund, real estate investment debt fund, 3 years ago. We were still using hard money. I mean, we're already underwriting the deal for our wholesaling business. We already underwrote the deal.
Yeah.
It really well. It's a no-brainer to lend on it and be the hard money lender.
What's your buy box? Like, what do you guys usually look for?
In Western Washington, where we have our teams and we have our relationships, we have our vendors, suppliers, we'll do high flips that require heavier rehab. So it's down to the studs type remodels. We're mostly focusing on fix and flips, as well as rental opportunities. Not so much development during this time with the uncertainty in the market. So quicker turnaround times is what has helped us survive over the past year. So if it's King, Pierce, Snohomish County, and if it's single family, multifamily, condos, townhomes, spreads are good, we'll definitely take a look at it. If it's a potential rental type play, we could in some cases pay even more if we're buying it with a fund. Every wholesaler we talk to, we encourage them to just send all your deals. If we wholesale, we understand what it's like. We can't have like a search filter set up for every single investor and send them only what's in their criteria, right? Like the entire extra level of work. So we just say, send us everything. We'll do the filtering. We have a full-time deal analyst who receives all deals. They underwrite them. They review them. They see what different exit strategies we can apply. They'll see if it meets our buy box. They'll give us recommendations on what terms we do need for it to work for us. So we have a pretty solid system built out for that. And the biggest thing that we're looking for now, and this is what's helped us survive during this downside market, is focusing on the belly. So say, for example, CTAC, we're not buying a project that has an ARV of 1.5 million. We're buying a project that's going to have an ARV of 600,000 or 550 or 750,000. So it's kind of like that entry level first time home buyer. Stay away from those 1.5s, because if someone's buying a 1.5 in CTAC, they're probably going to have to trade their 3% mortgage for a 6.5%, and they might just want to weather it out and wait for interest rates to drop before they go off and buy that $1.5 million property in CTAC.
Aleksey, you're the guy for acquisitions, so you're probably the guy.
Our business is broken up into a couple sections. We have maybe 100 referral wholesaler realtor partners that just funnel deals through us, get feedback, get offers, whatever. If we're not buying it, one of my Ukrainian or Russian contractors might be buying it. I'm very transparent about that. I'm not going to say, I'm buying it, and then some Vladimir closes on it, like, I'll let you know, with your permission, obviously. Then the second part of our business is sourcing our own deals with our acquisitions team that's here in-house. So I'm just like analyzing two streams of deal flow. Paul's just like, hey, check out this deal, check out this deal, check out this. So he's been throwing deals my way fairly quickly. And right now, speed is very important. So that's kind of what I do in acquisition. A couple of tips and tricks that your viewers might find helpful. Right now, if you're analyzing a deal, whether you're wholesaling or looking to flip, look where the money is trading hands. And the best way I can describe that is find the pending homes. What's pending? Where did a transaction right about just happen? If you find a pending, then you kind of know, okay, so money's moving hands at this price. Now, if you go a step further, this is pretty intense. Nobody does this. I don't know if I should be sharing this, but I will. If you go a step further and you call the realtor of that pending listing and discreetly try and get the number out of them of where they're pending, and there's strategy there too. You don't just ask them, what's your offer? Because they're not going to tell you. You kind of have to have a finesse to it. That's fine. It's just a number. What are you going to do with it? They have these guardrails up because they're like, oh, if I tell this person where we have the offer, then we go back on the market. This person now knows. So they're almost like kind of gatekeeping that information. So you kind of just have to be like, hey, look, I saw your house, you're pending. I have something going live in this area in a few months, which is true because you're going to either buy it or your client will buy it. And just kind of be like, hey, if you don't mind me asking, did you guys come in at asking or below? Okay, is it significantly below? Are you pretty close to asking? Or if they're above, you say, oh, are you 20 grand above? Oh, more than that. Oh, wow, 40 grand above? No, not quite. Oh, okay. So
it's a finesse game.
They're 20K, but not 40, so they're probably 30. You just figured out where the money's moving hands,
So much froth. I'll do some on-market deals, and the list price will be 800,000, but then you can pretty quickly and easily get someone down to 600,000. It's just there's so much. You guys know as agents, there's so much froth in between the list price and what actually settles that.
I'm Ukrainian, Aleksey's Russian, and we have this niche group of investors. They don't understand the entire process, so they really heavily depend on our service to help them source deals, list their properties, help them with design, strategize on layouts, things of that nature, to where a lot of the wholesalers we work with to be able to sell some of their deals to some of these buyers. And so if you have that deal, and especially in Everett, Snohomish, those type of parts, we'll most likely have a buyer for them. If we don't buy it ourselves, we're going to have someone that will perform and close. We're not just going to send it to anyone. It's someone that we work with closely, and we know they have the funds, the experience, and the ability to be able to close and perform.